Hey, this is Frances from Yoga Glow Studio. Welcome to this mini essentials pregnancy yoga flow. I hope you'll really enjoy it. So we're going to get started in a seated position, so you can come to cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you. If cross-legged isn't comfortable for you, and it's really not for some women, you can bring the legs outstretched. Use the hands to draw the sit bones back. Then you're still able to really ground through the sit bones and be comfortable. And we're going to just start by bringing the hands onto the heart. So one over the other, and just connect with your breath here. Just starting to deepen and lengthen the breath. Maybe taking a few exhales out the mouth, letting go of any tension. Just breathe it out. With each inhale, breathing in a sense of positivity, love, preparedness, and every exhale letting go of anything you don't need. Feel the tension dissolve as you become fully present in this moment. Nothing else matters right now than just connecting to yourself and connecting to your baby. And let the breath be the link. So keep the breath steady and even. And the breath will help you stay anchored in the present moment. Good. And now maybe engaging your Ujjayi breath or oceanic breath. This is the breath that's in through the nose and out through the nose, just as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. So the breath is quite intentional and strong, but definitely not forced. So I'm going to demonstrate now. So you can hear the breath. At the same time, relaxing all the facial muscles, the head, neck and shoulders to make sure you're not forcing it. And if it doesn't make sense, don't worry, just breathe deeply and evenly and rhythmically. Good, so from here, let's bring or open up the eyes. We're going to bring the hands onto the knees and just find some circles in the spine. So I'm teaching you the mini flow that I used to do in my pregnancies with both my boys. Served me really well in my pregnancies. I had really comfortable pregnancies. And I know that there is luck in it, but I did have really amazing births as well with both my boys. Good, let's come back to center, and then from here we're just going to bring the legs out now if they weren't already. Some of you already may have had them out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, one arm down, the other arm up. Inhale and exhale. So just continue like this, really opening up into the side body. Should feel really nice if you're mainly sleeping on your side. Coming back to center and push the air away as if it was treacle. Good, and we'll come back now. And if you have socks on, just removing them, maybe taking a sip of water or tying hair back if it was down. We're going to start to move a little bit more now. So just make your way to face the front of the mat, and we're going to just bring the right shin in front of the left. So just like I'm doing here, right shin comes in front. Stretch and reach the arms over to the left side. So we're just going for a big stretch into the glutes, the right outer hip here. Really beautiful stretch if you've got a mainly seated job, whether it's sitting at a desk or doing lots of driving. So nice, easy, relaxed stretch. Then we'll walk the hands back and you can just switch sides. Bringing the arms out to The right on the diagonal, big stretch forward here. Head and neck relax. Good. And then from here, let's come back to center and into hands and knees. So all the postures and movements we do on our hands and knees are really great for getting babies into the right position with their heads down and their back to your belly. So from here, hands under shoulders. Let's inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. And exhale, push into the hands, puff up between the shoulders and tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, forward. And exhale to round. Inhale, forward. Exhale to round. Good. Finding the natural rhythm of your breath, we're going to bring the hands a little bit further forward, bring the knees a little bit out, and just find some big circles. Maybe closing the eyes, just learning to move with intuition, as you will do when you're in labour if you're planning to have a natural birth. Lingering in any shapes that feel really supportive and comfortable for you. Good, and we'll come back to center, and you can just bring the knees wide and find a child's pose. So knees wide and stretch and reach the arms forward. If your bumps are bigger, you can come onto forearms. If you've got the space, you can bring the forehead down and relax down. Big breaths here. You can imagine each breath soothing not only your own nervous system, but also your baby's, sending a reassuring and calming message to you both. Good, and then walking the hands back. So from here, let's bring the knees in, and we're going to come up into a high kneeling position. You can bring your right hand onto the sacrum, the small of the back. Just engage through the legs and lift up through the waist. And we're going to get into the fronts of the shoulders, into the pecs, and open up through the heart space and chest just a little bit. So inhale, right arm up, look over the right shoulder. Said that the wrong way, sorry, left arm up. This time, right arm up, looking over the left shoulder. Good, one more on each side. And releasing down, very good. Finally, just bring your arms up. Let's cactus out the arms and just lift up the heart space here. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, draw the palms to your heart, tucking the chin in. Good, coming back onto hands and knees. This time we're going to just reach the right leg forward. Left knee is back, and just drop the hips down. And from here, see about taking some movement. So this is your lizard pose. And we can find some movement here, just rocking forward and back. You can definitely close the eyes for this. There's no wrong way to do it. So getting into the inner groin, the hip flexors. I like to roll a little bit onto the outer edge of that right foot and then come back. So just find your repertoire of movement that feels supported for your body, creating lots of space in the pelvis. Keeping hip flexors and hips really comfortable. You might also feel it a little bit into the sacrum, lower back, as you start to straighten out the right leg a little bit. So just take time here to flow in a way that makes sense for you. This is definitely one of your go-to ranges of movement in pregnancy. And then when you're ready, you can just step it back, and we'll just take the same lizard flow to the left side. Again, maybe coming onto the outer edge of the left foot. Good. When you're ready, just stepping back into your tabletop position, bringing the hands directly under the shoulders, and you can bring the knees in a little bit closer together now. We're just going to stretch the right leg back, reach the left arm forward, so already engaging the core here. Good, and if it feels accessible, you can lift up the right leg, engaging the right glutes and the whole of the right leg and hugging babies in. Just engaging the transverse abdominal muscles safely and gently, and then releasing down. Good. And same thing to the second side. Stretching and reaching, hugging babies in. And then, like I said, you can always keep the back leg down and just move with the arms and the legs, stretching the legs out rather than lifting them. Just always listening to your body and not pushing it. Good. And when you're ready, moving from here into puppy. So you can come down onto either forearms, let the head and neck relax here, or you can bring the forehead down and stretch the arms in front of the shoulders. And you can imagine your baby in a nice big hammock here, relaxing, plenty of room for them to move. And for you, all the pressure is off the pelvis, giving the back a rest. Especially after that little sequence we did, where you're definitely strengthening the back as well as the leg strength, the glutes and the core. So this is a little rest for you and a nice space for your baby to be in. It's also a nice position to be in if labour is progressing quite quickly and you want to slow things down. Good. And from here, let's come back. And we're just going to do little mini pelvic floor flow here. So you can, if you're at home, you can, or whatever props you've got, you can put them under your head or maybe just stack your hands like I am. Just working to the front of the pelvic floor. We're going to pulse the front of the pelvic floor just to tone this area. So just squeezing and letting go, but keeping the breath steady. Keep squeezing and letting go quite quickly. Good, and then release. And now we're just going to bring awareness to the birth canal, vaginal walls, and with the breath working together, let's inhale, squeeze and lift. Exhale, let go. And again, inhale, squeeze and lift up. Exhale to release and open. Sending the breath down. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And releasing. Just walking the hands back, coming into a kneel. So you're in a kneeling position. You can flex the feet and sit on flex feet just to give the plantar fascia of the feet a nice stretch. It's common for the arches to collapse in pregnancy a little, so we're just giving them a nice stretch here. Keep the eyes closed, chin lightly tucked. Just slowing down the breath even more. Letting go. absorbing all the information. And when you're ready, you can blink open the eyes again. I'm going to come down into little mini Shavasana. So if you've got cushions at home, a blanket, just finding them now, making the most of your props. I'd recommend having a cushion or a block between the knees to keep the pelvis stable. And then just relax down. Getting as comfortable as you can on your left side. And just take a few moments here, letting go of all control of the breath, the body, the mind. This is your opportunity to rest and relax deeply, so you can come away from your practice feeling refreshed, with renewed energy. So for now, stay present with your breath, melting down even a little deeper into the ground. And I'll let you know when it's time to wake up again. If any thoughts enter the mind, just imagine them like little fluffy clouds just floating by in the sky. No need to get attached to any particular one. And if you have time to remain in your Shavasana for longer, I'd really encourage you just to stop the video now and to stay resting. If you do need to carry on with your day or evening, just start to deepen and lengthen the breath and start to introduce some movements back, little wriggles of the fingers and toes maybe a little stretch out, however you want to. Just waking yourself up again and pushing yourself up to a seat. Coming into a seated position, cradling your babies and just sending them some thoughts, words of love now. And we'll bring our hands one over the other onto the upper chest, onto the heart space. Just connect with your breath here. Feeling a sense of deep calm, a sense of preparedness and peace. And when you're ready, let's blink open the eyes. Bring our hands together in prayer position. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope to see you soon.